Pisces, you stopped waiting, you stopped adjusting, you moved on, and someone is not handling that well at all. Welcome back, Pisces, or welcome in if this is your first time here. This space is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and for anyone who feels called to this reading. So if you found this video, then it has something for you. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. This is not going to be a general energy reading. This is going to be a reading about someone specific, someone who is in your energetic field right now, whether you've been thinking about them or not. And I've been picking up that there's someone in your orbit that didn't see something coming, Pisces. That didn't see you coming, basically, because there's a version of you that was available, waiting, adjusting yourself around their timeline, and that person is gone. And the adjustment that they are making to that reality is something that the cards can see clearly, even if they aren't saying it out loud. So we're working with the Light Seer deck today, and this deck is going to be right for this reading, I feel. This deck holds relationship energy with extraordinary nuance, and the figures here, again, they don't perform, they feel. So that is what we need for this reading today. So we want to make sure that this reading can get through the full complexity of what it looks like when someone finally witnesses your movement. Okay, so our spread today is going to be the person in your energy spread. It's going to be 3 cards. We're going to have the pull, and that is going to be the person who keeps entering your energetic space. We're going to have the frequency, and that is the energy that actually, excuse me, that they're actually carrying right now. And then the message. This is what Spirit wants you to know about this connection. So take a breath, Pisces. Let your shoulders drop. And we're going to let the cards show you what is true. So we're going to start again with the pull. Let me do a shuffle real quick on the desk before I do an upright shuffle. Okay, so we're looking for the pull. Universe. I think my hands have gotten smaller. Oh, the pull. Okay, there we go. We have the 2 of Swords in reverse. So this is why they keep coming back in your energy. The 2 of Swords upright is avoidance, the blindfold, the crows that we have here. This is a refusal to choose or to look clearly at what's right in front of you. But reversed, that wall is cracked. The blindfold is slipping. So this person was protecting themselves from a decision, from a truth, from you specifically. They were constructing a very careful story about why things were the way they were. And as long as you stayed in your place, patient, available, adjusting, that story held together. But you, Pisces, you moved. And when you moved, the 2 of Swords reversed. The avoidance broke open. And they're not coming into your energy because they have clarity. They're coming into your energy because they finally lost the comfortable confusion they were living in. They are being pulled toward you now precisely because they can no longer look away from what they refused to see before. This is not peace. This is someone standing at a crossroad, realizing the choice they kept postponing has already been made, and not just by them. All right, let's get to our second card, which is the, whoa, the frequency card. That just jumped out, went over Star's legs here. Oh my gosh, the 9 of Swords. This is what they're carrying right now. And Pisces, the cards are not being gentle about this. The Nine of Swords is the card of the 3 a.m. mind. She's got her hands over her face. The crows circling above here. Like every thought, she can't stop thinking. This is anxiety. This is the weight of what you can't undo. This is the mind that will not quiet because the heart will not settle. This person is not okay. Whatever face they are showing to the world, whatever story they are telling people, inside they are in a spiral. And a significant part of that spiral has your name on it, Pisces. They are running that reel, the moments, the things they said and didn't say, the choices they made when they thought that they would always be more time, more choices, more of you. And now they're sitting in the consequence of that. And the mind is doing what the Nine of Swords does. It's not letting them rest. Two swords cards in a row is not a coincidence. The suit of the swords is the mind, and this reading is showing you someone who is living entirely in their head right now, thinking, replaying, analyzing, unable to get out of their own thoughts long enough to find solid ground. Their frequency is distress, and it's self-generated. All right, let's get to the message. Don't do that. This is, my goodness. All right, let's get to, the message. This guy came out first. I'm gonna keep both of those cards, Pisces. Let me turn over this guy first. We've got the Nine of Cups. Sorry, the Knight of Cups. And we have the King, the King of Wands. I'm almost taking this reading personally now, Pisces. So Spirit didn't just send one card for your message today. It sent two. And this combination is striking. The Knight of Cups is romantic. The one who arrives with feelings in his hand, leading with his heart, drawn forward by emotion. You can see here in this deck, look at that, it's got a little picnic with a love note and everything. So this Knight of Cups, he, excuse me, in this deck, he moves forward with like a tender intensity. There's a longing there. There's a desire to connect, to offer something meaningful. And this is the energy of someone who wants to come towards you, who's composing the message, rehearsing the words, and feeling the pull so strongly that they're nearly in motion. Okay? But then there's the King of Wands sitting right next to that. The King of Wands is mastery, vision, confidence, fire fully realized. And Spirit is not placing this card here to describe the person in your energy. This card is placed here to describe you. You have stepped into your power. You have become someone who knows where they are going and moves with intention. You are no longer the person waiting at the door. You are building something, and you are moving with the kind of energy that the Knight of Cups, with all his longing, is simply not prepared to match. The message from Spirit is this: the feelings are real, but feelings aren't enough. The Knight rides toward you carrying a full cup of emotions, and the King of Wands is already 3 steps ahead, on fire, building an empire. Let them feel what they feel. You have direction. Do not slow down to manage their arrival. Pisces, look at what the cards just showed you. A person whose avoidance finally cracked open. A person drowning in their own thoughts at 3 a.m. A person now riding toward you with a heart full of everything they should have said sooner. And Spirit's final word for you, the King of Wands, you, sovereign, on fire, moving forward, they didn't expect you to move on, but you did. And the version of you that exists now is not available to be a soft landing for anyone's regret. Trust what you have built. Trust where you're going. The cards have spoken clearly today. All right, Pisces, if this reading resonated, then give it a like and leave a comment below. I genuinely want to hear from you, okay? And subscribe so you don't miss out on what's coming next for Pisces. Until then, take care of yourself.